Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. There is a big event coming to Oskaloosa on Monday that if you're a motorsports fan and you've been around here for just shy of 30 years, Terry McCarl, you know what's coming up on Monday at Oski.
Well, it's part of the big Southern Iowa Sprint Week, starting with the 360 Nationals tonight at Knoxville, and then our big event on Monday, and then, of course, the 410 Nationals starting next week. Biggest sprint car race in the world. So.
Yes, this is the next couple of weeks for sprint car fans. This is the center of the universe, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And Monday has really become an event that gathers a lot of attention. It's a Sage Fruit Front Row Challenge presented by Your Life Iowa. What a couple of great organizations getting involved to support this event.
Yeah, Sage Fruit is a big company, excellent fruit and cherries and apples and pears out of Washington. Great supporters of racing, and Tony Stewart and Casey Kane in the past.
Right.
And you know, Your Life Iowa is coming on this year. It's a really good group. We've had groups like this, like the Race Routine Foundation in the past, and Your Life Iowa is trying to reach out to race fans and rural Iowans to let them know if they have any problems with substance abuse, gambling, or any of those types of problems that we all run into, mental health. They have someone to talk to 24/7. You can call, and the nice thing about it, it's totally free. So.
Oh, it's a great organization. Check them out, folks. So yourlifeiowa.org, and everything that Terry just mentioned. If there's alcohol problems, substance problems, even if you have a family member that may have been talking suicide, mental health, they really can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, we've all of our families out there been touched by one
Everybody.
of these. Yeah,
there's no exceptions.
Yeah, there's no stigma to that type of thing. It touches all classes, all races, and all economic classes.
Okay, so please take advantage of that. 24/7, by the way, is when you can get some help and get this free service, utilize this free service. But let's talk about racing, and let's talk about the Front Row Challenge, because this is going to be pretty cool. Now, last year you had something a little unusual going on to line up the first several rows of the Front Row Challenge. Let's take a look at the first video here and show you how. No, that's the second one. Second one. Stop that one. Show the first one. Show the first one with the folks where it says running. So there it is.
Yeah.
This is how you set up the first one. What's going on here, Terry?
Yeah, we have like trophy dashes, things like that, obviously in the cars. But last year, with everything that's going on after the COVID situation, we were really short on tires. Hoosier Tire Company was short. We almost thought we might have to cancel the event because there was just no tires out there for this. This is an unsanctioned event and a fun event. So we came up with the idea, instead of wasting more tires or having a dash with the cars, to have a dash with on foot, an actual dash. So we lined the feature up according to a foot race, which people had a blast. Kyle Larson, I've never seen him laugh so hard. They had a great time. I was worried they wouldn't like it, but the drivers and the fans really liked it. They've seen the drivers in a different light, in more of a fun situation. And like Anthony Macri out of Pennsylvania, he's kind of a stocky kid. I didn't realize, but he's pretty fast. So it's just another fun event. I coined the phrase, come to a party and watch a race break out.
Right.
Great way to start like I said, the 410, the biggest race in the world. There's so much pressure and so much money involved that this is a great way for the fans and the teams and the drivers to start the week off and have a great time. It's not quite as important, but it still pays a lot of money, $21,000 to win.
21 grand, and
that's not a lot of money to you. Yeah. That's a lot of money to people like me.
And this belt. Look at this. Folks, I want to let you know, this is a legitimate, like, WWE quality belt.
Oh, yeah.
This is the real deal. Everything's metal on here. This is one of these little knockoff ones you get on the internet.
No, I sold a car, believe it or not, years ago to Hulk Hogan, and my son Carson came up with the idea. He was a little boy, loved WWE, and he came up with the idea to give a belt away to the winner. And so I talked to Hulk's people, and that's a legitimate. It's like.
Let's roll the video of the races here before we run out of time here. I want everybody to see what's going on here. These are highlights from last year, and that's the 4 rows lined up by that foot race that you just saw a second ago. And this is really something else. And there's Brian Brown in the 21
Kyle
there,
Larson
and Kyle on the high side in the 47.
Yeah, Kyle, NASCAR champion. He's won the last 2 events. He's been here quite often. Casey Kane comes quite often. So Tony Stewart actually, unfortunately, broke his leg at this event years ago.
This is the event.
Yeah, that's not something we brag about.
No, but that's what it's on everybody's radar, though.
Yeah. Tony supported this, and Sage Fruit is a big supporter of his. So Tony's been behind the race quite a bit too.
Yeah, keep an eye eye on that white vehicle right there. That is Kyle Larson just reeling in the field here, and he did it 2 times in a row. What's it like having somebody his caliber, who's currently a driver in the upper level series, come and show up at Oskaloosa's half-mile dirt track?
I found, Kyle, Casey Kane are pretty amazing. They're just down to earth, really nice people. They stay and sign autographs for the folks. It's not like you look up to this big NASCAR guy coming into town, but they're just great people, just like us, down to earth. And Kyle's grown up on the dirt tracks, and we love having him around. He really supports a lot of dirt track racing all around the country, not just our event.
Okay, if people want to get more information and get tickets for the event, and it is coming up Monday. What time does it start?
Hot laps start at 7 o'clock.
Okay, 7 o'clock. Where can they go? OskiChallenges.com. OskiChallenges.com, and get all the information about the Front Row Challenge, Oskaloosa, Iowa, at the Southern Iowa Speedway. T-Mac, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Lou. Appreciate it.
Great job, as always, and thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today. We'll be back here tomorrow for a Friday on Iowa Live.